Now, before we get into this top things you need to know from Raw on the Raw Loaf, I just need to let you know that there is going to be an unboxing video tentatively on August 30th if times can work out. Follow me at BelowFX to get the most recent updates, but right now, 12 o'clock, August 30th, and follow at Inzano. We will broadcast it live on Periscope, probably on Facebook Live too. So go ahead and get ready for our biggest unboxing ever! Or as Triple H would do it, the biggest unboxing ever! Number 1, Roman Reigns slammed internet dating. Now, it would make sense if Rusev was some loser guy that is from America and lives in America and ordered a bride off of a Russian website, but that doesn't make any sense because Rusev is from Bulgaria and they've had this, like, what? But ultimately, the opening segment set up a match for them at the end of the show. Number 2, the crowd is stupid. I know this because Sheamus said so in a pre-match promo, but he took on Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn beat him because Cesaro copied Sheamus. Imitation is the finest form of flattery, as they say. Number 3, the New Day gets another non-title defense against the Dudleys. However, the thing to take away from this segment is that Dr. Steve Brule has heavily influenced Dr. Anderson and Dr. Gallows. Number 4, Bubba's ringside commentary is gold. I would much rather just listen to Bubba Ray while he's ringside in a tag team match than sometimes the commentary team. Number 5, Nyah Jax interrupts Seth Rollins. While Seth Rollins was looking around in the back for the Demon King, not Kane, Nyah Jax just interrupts it with those eyes. Number 6, Lesnar, upon hearing Heath Slater's music, gets the fear of death in his eyes. What is Lesnar gonna do when he has to confront Heath Slater? And Heath Slater comes out and his promo is on point, but what did it mean? It meant nothing. They could have made Slater look strong in this segment, but they didn't want to, and instead he gets squashed. Number 8, didn't Lana get married? Isn't that her shtick now? Is her wedding dress? Then why are they not putting it everywhere? Oh, that would be so great, you know? Number 9, Rusev in the back took Reigns, slammed him, beat him up, basically knocked him senseless, but the most important thing to pull away from this is that there was a craft services table kind of in an awkward spot, and it got destroyed anyway because that's what happens when you put craft service tables in awkward spots. Number 10, the commentary team said that the Shining Stars have grown up together, have wrestled together for years and years and years and years, but when faced with a confrontation between Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, where Titus O'Neil hit the Clash of the Titus on Darren Young, the Shining Stars stood there like shining, dying stars, like, oh, what do we do now? Well, eventually they pinned Darren Young, but for a while they were like, Number 11, the big boot from Jinder Mahal is more impressive than the red arrow flying dropkick corkscrew thing from Neville. During their match, Neville did this red arrow-esque like leg dropkick thing off the top rope to the outside on Jinder Mahal. No replay. Jinder Mahal does a big boot. Instant replay! And the red arrow wins it for Neville. Number 12, Jon Stewart is gonna be at Summerslam. He's gonna be the special guest for Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon, which only can tell me what special guest is Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon gonna have. You know who I hope it is. Number 13, the Demon King is introduced to the main roster, to the mainstream, to the world, and most of us were kind of let down. The Demon King does not work like that. Why did they do that? But he did it, and he beat up Rollins. But if you really ask me, the Demon King should have a different moveset than Finn Balor, because he's supposedly different, but he does the same moves. You can't just paint up a guy and call him a different name and he becomes something different. You have to make him different. Number 14, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are on track to becoming the biggest heels of all time. Just look at them. They're in their lab coats. They have their heads shaved. Oh boy, all they need is a white hat and maybe a tattoo of a cross, and they could. And look at who they're fighting. They're fighting the black guys. They're castrating them just like the KKK did. Oh boy. But the Bullet Club beats the Golden Truth, and they have their match against the New Day at SummerSlam for the titles. Number 15, boy howdy, this one got me excited. Charlotte, you could see through her shirt that she has enough nipples to feed about 8 litters of kittens. But then she took off her shirt, it was just her attire. But she totally faked out everybody with her and Dana Brooke composing a fight. And then Dana Brooke distracted Alicia Fox. And that was the end of the match. Number 16. I have chosen to wear one of my Cena shirts for this because we have learned officially that tonight Roman Reigns is the brand new John Cena. And how do we know this? Well, just minutes before their match, Rusev comes out and just destroys Reigns. Like nothing in the back. And then Roman Reigns, when he comes out, he's like, today's the day that I get to fight again. And the torch has officially been passed. Michael Cole did it on his commentary. He says, there's no give up in Roman Reigns. And during this whole match, Roman is destroyed. He gets beat up, his arm's basically broken. And what happens in the end? Basically, Reigns did one move and he wins after 20 minutes of getting destroyed. Now, is this what's gonna happen at SummerSlam? I don't know. Well, that does it for this rendition of the Raw Loaf Top 15 you could take from Raw. Well, it was 16 this time. Well, this is the first time, so it's the top 16. Go ahead and leave in the comments below what you think I should draw on any of these 6 fine young gentlemen, mustaches, boobs, wieners, you get the idea. Go ahead and subscribe, click on the little logo, follow at BLoafX, hashtag the Raw Loaf. Somebody use that hashtag, please, so I can retweet it and put it on the show. And remember, it looks like August 30th at noon Pacific time. There's gonna be a live broadcast, a live unboxing on Periscope. You can follow me at BLoafX or add it on Facebook if I can do it from the Raw Loaf Facebook page. But definitely, there's gonna be a live unboxing and it's gonna be insane because WWE Shop just did a big clearance and half off the clearance and I ordered some stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a few days.